Hey everybody, Johnny Bloodbath back once again, and to start things off I wanted to show you a very sad sight. You see this right here? This is a very sad sight. This is a Droideka Sentinel sitting there all broken up. I've got no repair droids to repair him, which really sucks because he's amazing and I just got him the other day and I want to show you some very good uses for him. So over the weekend there was the tournament. It was called the Mounted Units Tournament, and I managed to get into the Ultra Chrome League, which is over the top 2%, which is pretty good. I've never managed to get that high in a tournament, but this one, it was over the weekend, the stars aligned, I was able to make a bunch of attacks, I was able to get my medal count up pretty high, even though I don't want to be in the high medal count, but there you have it. I was able to get into the Ultra Chrome League, which meant I got 16,000 event points, and the rewards aren't that good for this one, but it had helped me to fill up my storages and get some more upgrades in. I also managed to steal enough contraband to make the Droideka Sentinel, which is pretty exciting. I was excited that they added these to the game. It's one of my favorite parts in Star Wars Episode 1 is when the Droidekas make their first appearance. It's against Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan when Qui-Gon's trying to cut through the blast doors, and then the dude goes, "Send in the Droidekas." I don't know if that's how accurate that is. I haven't seen that movie in a while, but he does say that, and then the Droidekas come out immediately. They scrambled, they come out, the Jedis are like, oh crap, the Droidekas are here, and the Droidekas are blasting away at them. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are deflecting bullets, lasers, and then they turn tail and run because they know they can't handle it, and the Droidekas just go give chase. Anyway, it's one of the coolest scenes in Episode 1, and I was excited to finally get my own Droideka Sentinel, and he does work, but a failure on my part, an oversight, I didn't leave a repair bot open to repair him, and he died on a defense, and I'll show you that defense right now. He went out like a champ though. He was very valiant. He defended against an attack, and the dude didn't get that many credits from me, but the Droideka does work, and he distracts the troops. It takes him a second. There he is. He's like, oh, I should probably be doing something. Oh, roll out. He rolls out, puts up his little shield, love it, starts blasting away at the tank. His heavy troopers, though, quickly take his overshield down. Meanwhile, up here, though, he's defending the fort down in the south, and up here, I've got my squad center troops, the mobile cannon coming out. He's running them out. There's a heavy trooper. He comes in to save the day. Heavy trooper on heavy trooper violence. A little bit right there. Look at this guy. He tried to airstrike my heavy cannon twice. He managed to take the heal bots down about halfway, but he didn't kill the cannon. He was very scared of that. Meanwhile, my defenses were doing enough work, taking out the rest of his attack. He couldn't get the win on this one, and he ended up walking away with a few thousand credits. Alright, I'll give him that, but he used a big army and he failed. So what I was doing earlier in the day was I was using the Droideka in a unique way, I think. I'm sure others have figured it out by now, but the Droideka doesn't need to be repaired if it doesn't take damage. And it can take a few hits from a tower and it'll still have its blue overshield. But if the blue overshield gets taken down and then it loses some of its green health, which is its actual health, then it needs to be repaired. But otherwise, it doesn't need to be repaired if it doesn't get that low. So over the weekend when I ran that tournament, I got way too high with my medal count, and I realized that the enemies they were matching me up against were way too strong, and I wasn't getting the loot that I wanted. So at first, I was using a single stormtrooper. I'd drop a single stormtrooper, lose the battle, quit, good, gave away my trophies from Clash of Clans, medals in this game. Gave away my medals, all good. Then my buddy just suggested he has the Droideka Sentinel and he's used it in this way. He said, drop the Droideka, bro. It doesn't cost you anything, and if you set it near like some credit vaults or the alloy depot, you can get some free loot. And your Droideka never needs to be healed. You can do that back to back infinitely if you want to, and it's proven to be pretty lucrative. I'll show you a few. Of course, the good ones aren't here because I did way too many intentional losses, but here's one. So it costs 500 credits to search for a match, and this just dropping the Droideka got me 6,400 of each, and there was no downtime. Look, I even set him down on an X-wing trap, barely touched his overshield, and I set him in a place where he's not getting hit by these turrets, but he's just taking out some collectors on the outside there. You can find people sometimes with their credit vaults and their alloy depots on the outside. They set them out there on the corners, like, here, take that. Don't 3-star me, but you can have all my loot if that's what you came for. I found a few of those, and you can end up getting 50, 60,000 of each just by using your Droideka, and it's amazing. And I love this thing, and I'm gonna use all my future contraband gains to upgrade him. Starting off level 1 with 2202 damage and 16,000 health. I'm not sure yet which one is the health and which one's the hit points. I think the health is his green bar and the hit points is his overshield. Not too certain on that yet. I need to do some further testing. But he is amazing, and I'm going to upgrade him as soon as I can. I need more contraband, and I need to get the contraband port. But being a headquarters level 6, I can't build one yet, so that's going to have to wait. Alright, and to cap off this video, I'm going to go ahead and revenge attack Fibelinki, the one who failed to destroy my base. I'm going to go ahead and do a revenge attack. I don't have my Droideka, but that's okay, because I don't think I'll need him. I hope I'm not going to eat those words in a second, but here we go. So, scoping out his base, I notice he's got most of his defenses under shield generators, which is good on him. The only one that's not is a regular turret. So I'm not going to airstrike just yet. I'm going to go ahead and drop the heavy troopers, get the AT-AT in there to take down the shield, and then I'm going to strike his towers. Just deciding which side to attack from. I'll go from this side. Drop the heavy troopers, the dark troopers. They hit a trap, drop the AT-AT, drop a heal bot behind him. Get rid of that mortar, get rid of that mortar, get rid of that missile turret. Start dropping some stormtroopers. Start killing off their non-essential buildings. I don't like this one here. I don't like that missile turret hitting my AT-AT either. Go ahead and drop the squad center and make sure we get the win. I want to embarrass this guy. Alright. Remainder of my stormtroopers are out, and now it's in their hands. It's all on them. Sure wish I had my Droideka right now to come in and clean up. But doesn't look like we're going to need it. This mobile cannon is a level 8 mobile cannon donated by my buddy Lord Ronan, the only other guy in my squad, by the way. Sith Nation 2.1, looking for members. And there it is, the 3-star. Everyone was cheering, yay, victory, boom. Revenge attacks are so sweet. So anyways, lessons learned today. I need to leave a repair bot up because it makes me sad to see this little guy there just so broken, so defeated. He deserves more than that, and I will give him more than that. From now on, I'm going to treat him like my number one resource, the number one resource that he is. So anyways, guys, if you like the video, go ahead and give me a like and a subscription, and again, I appreciate your time. Thank you.